Good morning and welcome back to Morning Markets from True Potential. Paul Durrans, Investment Director. If we start by looking at how equity markets behaved yesterday, we saw volatility continue to be elevated as the market practitioners continue to digest the implications from an economic and a technical perspective of the Russian sanctions that continue to develop over the weekend. The primary one being the ban on SWIFT, which is a facilitation of global bank transactions. That's been banned, and that impacts a large majority of big Russian banks. So in terms of equity market performance, we saw weakness in European equities and to a much lesser extent from UK equities yesterday. The market throughout the day did improve and managed to claw back some of the losses, but still ended up down. However, if we look at US equities, we saw more mixed returns. The S&P 500 was down marginally, but if we look at the NASDAQ, which is more technology focused, and also the Russell 2000, which is for smaller companies, they actually produced a positive return. So it shows you the importance of being invested across different geographic regions. For multi-asset investors, they get the benefits of diversification, being invested in different asset classes. From fixed income, global government bonds produced a positive return given a greater demand for safe haven assets, and as the bond market started to price out some of the interest rate hikes expected for this year. In terms of gold, that was up over 1% as well yesterday. In terms of economic data, we had the latest Chinese PMI manufacturing and non-manufacturing data sets. This is an excellent data set to follow because it's timely and it gives you a lot of detail of how businesses are coping within the current economic environment. On the manufacturing side, we saw the reading come into expansionary territory and ahead of expectations. And on the non-manufacturing side, they also showed a healthy reading and ahead of forecasts. When we look at the manufacturing data set, production continued to grow and show healthy activity, and that's really benefiting from some of the policy actions coming from the government in recent months, where they're trying to stimulate economic activity. When we look at prices, we saw input prices and output prices rise, so we may start to see higher inflation coming out of China in the coming months as supply chains continue to remain tight. So a good economic data set out of China this morning, and that's why we saw positive returns from Asian equities overnight. That's all from me this morning. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Subscribing to the True Potential YouTube channel is quick and easy. Simply go to the channel on your desktop or through the YouTube app on your phone and click the subscribe button. You can then press the notification bell symbol if you wish to be notified as and when new videos are released. Doing this is a great way to keep yourself updated with market developments and personal finance insights. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and we look forward to continuing to help you do more with your money.